Hey everyone, welcome back to Big Heart Dating. Some rap. Okay. I'm doing the opening dance. Alright. Alright. It's Australian Day. Good day, mate. 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 That's the way they say, good day, mate. Just abbreviate it. Good day, mate. We're doing Australian now. I've already described about them and about the country. Now, you want to marry? Woo, I looked it up. Wow. Look more complicated. Not only that, it look more difficult. The degree difficulty between ED, moderate difficulty, it'd be difficult. Because there's several visa. Today we're talking about visa. For the land down under. Yeah, down under. Okay. There's a lot of information. I'm going to give you generally. So please contact your immigration lawyer, what they call it, their I know it's a migrate agent. Your migrate agent. Talk with them. Even talk with the embassy. Find out more about it. But best get a lawyer because there's so many steps you have to do and you don't want to miss the right process of it. You can't skip it. It's very important. If you do, you're going to get rejection. Alright, okay, it does not, marrying an Australian does not automatic you to be a citizen. Some countries do. Brazil does. It's easy. But Australian, no. You have to obtain a partner visa. That's what they're called. Partner visa. Yeah, there's another visa for marriage. So these are the difference. You have to listen very carefully here. I can say it wrong. So please, like I said, consult your attorney when you want to marry an Australian or any country around the world. Very important to get a lawyer. Like I do have one. For overseas. The partnership visa to live in Australia, excuse me, temporarily. Doesn't mean permanent. Nope. Temporarily. You're going to say, wah! All your horses. Well, there's a lot of ranch down there, of course. Anyway. Then you must be an Australian to apply for that. I know it's a little confusion. There are some you have to do it outside, some not. Don't worry, I've written it like 2 or 3 pages of that. Of this site. You have to pay a citizenship tax. Citizenship tax. It's part of it. That's life. Australia's not easy. I knew that. It doesn't say where I looked it up. You have to have very good health. I do know that. I remember that for years. You have to be very good health. Because they're socialized medicine, they don't want anybody who have real major illness. They don't want to take care of you. You're a foreigner, then you want Australian to take care of you? Does that make sense? Do in your own country. Sorry, but that's the way it is. But the very threat. If I'm going to marry an Australian, probably not going to be accepted for me. I'll tell you why. Have arthritis? And they would say, they're very healthy people there, I'll tell you. For deaf, they're okay. But blind, one eye, yeah. Australians are very particular about things. That's how they don't want to have high debt like we do here. Because we have too many illegals here causing that problem. Now you understand why we need to get them out. They only can come here legally. I'm sorry, if you're here before you want to apply to be citizen, then it's illegal. You should be subject under the act. I'm talking about in the state. We're Australian. But right now I'm talking about Australia. You have to show good character. No criminal record. Not even a traffic ticket. I didn't say it, but I'm sure it is. That's what they're looking for. They don't want a troublemaker. Then for all that stuff, you have to apply for a prospective marriage visa. You think, oh, wait a minute, it's partner. And it's marriage visa. That's like steps. There's a few steps you have to take. Welcome to Australia if you want to marry an Aussie. There's a word for it, I forgot. I remember a long time ago somebody told me that in the chat room. About 20 years ago. I talked to somebody from Australia. There's a name for it. I can't remember now. I'm sorry. I tried for a long time. I looked it up. I can't find it, but there's a word for Australian women. Okay. You have to remember, Barbie over there means barbecue. Barbie here means the doll. Yep. Okay. You need to apply for prospect marriage visa. Call subclass 300. It's 7 to 29 month wait. 29. That's longer than the American the K1 visa. K1 visa is up to 18 months. 29. That's 11 more months longer. See the top. Are you that good person? You do all these procedures right? That's what that's like. Australian. Ooh. You have to be 18 and older, of course. You know that. All of the world, 18, except for China. Male. 22. 20 for female in China. Older. You need to have a sponsor. This means your potential mate. Okay? A sponsor who is Australian citizen. You have permanent residency there, or a New Zealand citizen. You need to have health insurance when you're in Australia. Of course, everywhere they so, but you need one for their insurance. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You need a point registered immigration agent. Need to have an appointment. Get an interview and do all, they're going to review and all that stuff. Most countries do that now. In-person interview. If you're deaf, get an interpreter. So then you can be able to talk with. I don't recommend VR. I'm sorry. My opinion, because VR, that interpreter's not there in person. Unless they have a law, they say so, like in here in the U.S. with ADA law. I don't know about that. No. You can have dual citizen. Two countries. Okay, this is an Australian dollar. You'll be in shock. Okay? Well, it's already 11 minutes just for one page. Yeah. Probably gonna have to do more tomorrow. The partner visa, like I said, 18 up. You have to have a genuine, continuing, and mutually exclusive relationship with your partner there in Australia. You must live together. You just can't take advantage of marry just because you want to go live in Australia. No. They'll check you out. They'll check you out in your home. See your stuff there and you're living there. Almost like the U.S. They would do that up to 2 years after you apply and your approval of K1 visa in the state. But this is Australia. They will check before approval. So they're a little more strict. You cannot be separated or apart on a permanent basis. You have to literally hand to hand, holding hands at home. Interview stuff. Yep, that's the way to go. So see, you have some video or pictures. They'll do that. They want to see proof of all that stuff. It's a little difficult, though. Yeah. If you miss out a single procedure, like I said, there's a few steps. You got to refusal, rejection. Alright, you want to hear this? You might want to change your mind. I'm sorry. 9,095 Australian dollars for yourself for a visa application. I think that's the permanent visa. That's a lot of money. That's almost $10,000 Australian money. If you want to bring your adult child, it's $4,550. Over 18. Under 18, it's $2,280. For under 18. If they're American want to go over there, that's how much it costs. If you're from the Philippines going to Australia, that's how much it costs. That's why a lot of, I understand, a lot of Filipinos want to marry an Australian. The Australian is going to have a lot of money to pay for her to come. Now herself, just like under the table, here's the money you're going to pay for. Gotta be very careful. There might be some scam. That's a lot of money. A lot. And many Filipinas that want to marry Australian and have children, that's $2,280 per child under 18. You have to have a lot of money in Australia to be able to do that. Okay, you need to apply online just the beginning. Wait a minute, that's for prospective marriage visa. That's the final step. You have to apply. I'm sure the same thing with the partnership too. You have to check it out. You have to set up your immigration account called IMMI account. IMMI account. Then click new application, click family, click stage partner marriage visa, which one you're applying for. 5. You have to complete your application. 6. Paid charges. I already mentioned how much they cost. You'll see that. 7. Submit application. 8. Provide transaction reference number. TRN to your sponsor. The Australian calls them sponsor, even if you're bride or your groom, if you are a female going to marry in Australia, they're called sponsored. But it doesn't really mean that they're going to pay for, but that they call them that way. And then the final step is you have to attach support document. Then you got it from others, like maybe the driver's license, your ID, birth certificate, all that, all digital attached to it, and file or an address to your link. With that money, it scared away a lot of prospects that want to move to Australia. That's why many come here. Do it too easy. You have to start with partner subclass 100. But that's for those who are overseas. You have to do that first. You have to be able to be married. If you're divorced or widow, you got to provide those papers too, that you're free to marry. You need to demo your intention to marry your fiancé within 9 months of granted visa. Once you apply, that 100, that's temporary. Provision partner visa. That's temporary visa. That period you have 9 months. Here it's 90 days, a lot shorter. But there it's 90 days. That makes it easier because everything's so much complicated with all these steps. So they're giving you easy step. You have 9 months to marry within that 9 months. So be wise. Don't forget you gotta marry. It's a long time. Another thing, you can marry right away because then you still have the visa. It takes time to get approval. Remember I said how long it takes? It takes 7 to 29 months to wait. So that's why they gave you 9 months. Because they know by 7 months you get approval. Then you still have 2 months left. Then you're safe. Rather than kick you out. You You gotta provide evidence of confirmed marriage date when the wedding and the wedding. Get the certificate and everything. Show proof. Show both of you have physically met. Personally, no. Both of you. Picture receipt similar to K1 visa in the United States. You have to have all that. Picture, film, the receipt, always ask. Don't forget that. Many stores today don't give you the receipt. Always ask for the receipt before they ring up. If you want to tabulate all that together and give it to the guy, you need to get a small envelope, number 9 envelope would be good, or even a manila envelope. Sometimes you have a big printout, 8 by 10. Just a hotel, they would do that, and ask for that. If your visa give you a bill, use that too. It's tricky here because there's several kind of subclass visa. Only 2 for each. Depends on what. Because you're outside Australia, apply subclass 100. The provision partner visa. And the 309, which allows you to travel to Australia to marry. Okay, you have to apply, get approval, but that takes time. You get that approval, then you have to apply for 309 to allow you to get in there. Because they will see the 100, you have that approval. Good job, because that correct procedure. Mama, you can't miss that. You can't skip that. Then the 309, that allows you to travel to Australia. So that's 2 visas you have to give them. Wow. All the others want. The Philippines doesn't need to if you're going to say no visa needed for Americans. The Philippines, for that you need 2. I'm running out of time, so that's only if you apply overseas. Now, if you're already in Australia and you want to marry, if you're a foreigner, marry Australia, subclass 100 and then 801, partner permanent visa. For onshore, that means you're in Australia, right there. You apply for those 2. It's some confusion. So please do talk with your immigration attorney or agent. They will tell you which one you gotta do. In federal procedure, the 300 is migrant visa, the prospect marriage visa. It's another step. A little confused now, but it's for outsiders that want to come in and stay there. Or if you are there, depends. The 820 subclass is partner temporary visa. That's another visa you have to apply for also. So many visas, I'm sure so many fees. Let alone that $9,000 just for yourself. And all throwing money. That's one of the most expensive. The reason I think they want to control immigration that way. Not freeloading come in. Like in the United States. We need to get way out there. Way out there. Because of all the illegal. And I understand why. Because it's so expensive. illegal to here because they don't want to pay a dime. They're using it political asylum. Can't do that. We need island type all along the border. They have to go to that center and be processed. We need skyscrapers along there for them to live until they get approval. If we catch criminals there, right there, in those centers, it's easy. Take them, send it back to Mexico. Too bad. Or wherever that person's from. Or Guatemala Bay. That's what I think. That's another subject I'll talk about there. So that's it for right now because I've run out of time. It's 25 minutes. So that's it on Australia. Good day, mate.